For the ultra small shop where you're trying to save space, Shop-Vac has come out with a 1 gallon Shop-Vac. Definitely the smallest Shop-Vac I've ever seen. 1 gallon, 1 horsepower. Let's check it out. Now as for suction, it feels pretty good to me, comparable to a bigger Shop-Vac, but you got to realize that it's got a much smaller diameter hose. A full size, 10 gallon Shop-Vac has a 3-inch hose, I believe. This is more like an inch or an inch and a quarter. It is a small Shop-Vac. It does come with some attachments, and I haven't done anything fancy to hook these things up. Basically the way they work is you would mount this guy, then your attachments would sit up here, but I just leave them on the workshop table. You've got a reacher, the guy for getting into small slots in your vehicle or wherever, and then you've got this bigger one. This is nice for rugs or bigger surfaces. It's worth taking a look inside the Shop-Vac because it's a little bit different than all Shop-Vacs. Like, they're not all created equal. Basically, you've got a placeable bags when you're sucking dry. Like when you're Shop-Vacing dry stuff, no liquid or anything, you got to keep a bag in here. That is your filter. So basically that way the stuff is actually going into the bag. You can see this is a new one, and not just blowing around and blowing back into your workshop, whatever. So that's your filter. That will keep it clean. When you're sucking liquid, you pop the bag off, pull it off, slide it up, and the liquid fills in here. This also has this filter, and this guy is the one you got to take off and bang out and wash. It's just an additional filter. It will keep larger stuff from getting into the fan. So you just don't want, like screws, nails, pieces of hay or dirt or whatever getting up in your fan. I'd say it is a pretty good little unit if you want something super small. As for the size thing, it really has a lot to do with the kind of space you have and what you're doing. If you have room for a big Shop-Vac, that's nice. You get more suction and you don't have to empty it out quite as often, but this thing is really portable, like super light. I've never seen a Shop-Vac this size, so it's kind of a new angle on the market. For those of us who have tiny shops, it's not a bad idea.